What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here, and I want to talk to y'all today about the fact that the Grammys just opened up 5 new awards categories. All right, so although I've been very critical of the Grammys and will probably continue to be very critical of the Grammys, this is still big news because this is going to open up opportunities for quite a few other artists that normally would never have. All right, because of the categories that they just added. So let's get right into it. Now, the first new category is Songwriter of the Year non classical. Okay, so all you classical artists, y'all got to move over. You know what I mean? But this category recognizes the written excellence, profession, and art of songwriting, honoring the most prolific, non performing, and non producing songwriters for their body of new work released during an eligibility year. So, this is for all of the straight up writers, you know what I'm saying? For the Kevin Costums of the world, you know what I'm saying? For some of the stuff that Tank's been doing, or even Tiffany Red, or Mickey Shiloh, or the stuff that Victoria Monet's been writing for Ariana Grande. Like, it's a lot, it's a ton. It is a ton of really dope writers out there that don't get a lot of credit. They don't get their names mentioned. They don't make uh, massive amounts of money because record labels are stiffing them left and right. The publishers are stiffing them left and right with these old antiquated contracts that they've been in. So I'm glad to see, at the very minimum, some of these writers are going to be getting recognition. Now, on the flip side, one thing that comes to mind is how Chloe Bailey was recently talking about how artists that produce their own albums, even if they do the entirety of the production, they're not eligible for Producer of the Year. You know what I mean? And I think that's unfair. And I think the fact that artists can't be included in the Songwriter of the Year category, I think that's a little bit biased, but I guess the performing artists have all of the other categories to bank on. So we're not going to hang our hat on that too much, but all in all, I do think this is a good thing. The next new category is Best Alternative Music Performance, all right? So this is for a track and single category that recognizes the best recordings in an alternative performance by a solo artist, collaborating artist, established duo, or established group, okay? So if you're in the alternative music, which I think this is going to be a tough situation too because there's so many people in different genres that might fit into the alternative category. So when you actually see who wins or who the nominees are, it's going to get pretty sticky, you know what I mean? But overall, I think it's a good thing. We're getting more artists, more people that are allowed to get recognition, which is ultimately what we want. Next new category is Best Americana Performance. All right, so this is a track and single category, so it's one song that recognizes artistic excellence in Americana performances by a solo artist, collaborating artist, established duo, or established group. I don't really know a lot about Americana music, but I guess moving forward with the Grammys, those in that category are going to be acknowledged, which I think is good because a lot of us really don't listen to that, or at least people from different diverse backgrounds may not be so familiar with that genre. So all of that is always great. Hopefully we could see a little bit more hip hop related stuff getting some love because we only got a couple categories anyway. You feel me? But let's keep it moving. Now this category I'm pretty excited about, man. This one goes for best score soundtrack for video games and other interactive media. Man, we talking about music. We talking about music scores on video games and interactive media. Boy, let me find out. I can start submitting myself to the Grammys for doing for being on soundtracks. But anyway, this category recognizes excellence in score soundtrack albums comprised predominantly of original scores and created specifically for or as a companion to a current video game or other interactive media released within the qualification period. So, all my people scoring soundtracks, you know what I mean, especially in the video game sector, all of my sync folks, this is something I know we perking up at right now because, man, I just found out that there was production music award shows and stuff like that a year ago, but this is new. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty excited about that. You know what I mean? Maybe one day Jay Nolan and my constituents can get up in there. You know what I'm saying? For the next category, I think this is pretty cool. Best spoken word poetry album. All right, so this is the album category that recognizes excellence in spoken word albums specific to the performance of poetry with or without music. Now, this is pretty dope, man. I know so many spoken word poets out there, so many talented people that have been delving into dropping their own musical albums that are still based around poetry. A lot of them don't get acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? Some of the dope poets out there, they get in films every now and then and get to showcase their talent, or, you know, things of that nature. They get on interludes for other people's albums, and that's one of the ways that we get in contact with them. But it's a lot of spoken word artists out there that are amazing at what they do, and I'm glad that they finally have a category for them at the Grammys as well, because underrepresented communities are what need it the most, man. We done seen all these other categories all over for my entire lifetime, plus my parents' lifetime. I salute y'all on that one, all right? The last new category is Best Song for Social Change. Okay. All right, I'm gonna keep my eye out on this one because I want to know who gets nominated and I want to know who wins, because there's a lot of hip hop artists that be putting out social change music, but y'all don't be acknowledging them. So this special merit award will be determined by a blue ribbon committee and ratified by the Recording Academy Board of Trustees. Submissions must contain lyrical content that addresses a timely social issue and promotes understanding, peace building, and empathy. Again, don't tell me Carrie Underwood finna win this. Don't tell me Bono and U2 finna win this one. You know what I'm saying? Much love to them, but Chuck D still putting out music. Rage Against the Machine still putting out music. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just saying rappers gotta win it, but you know, Common still putting out music. John Legend still, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of melanated people that be talking about some things of substance, but y'all don't be wanting to play it on the radio. So don't be knocking them out the category. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think down below in the comments, man, before I get too emotional and start going in on the Grammys, because I really don't rock with them like that anyway. Share this video with somebody who might find this entertaining or might need to know this information. You know what I'm saying? And if you're new here, like I always say, man, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I talk about all types of music here. You know what I'm saying? Music news, new music. You know what I mean? I do reaction videos. I got my own music, and I'm always going to give you the latest in the music business first and foremost, because this channel was built on education, and I'm going to make sure that it stays that way. All right? Much love and respect. I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.